Army Cadet 1-star training, Fieldcraft. Why things are seen. Revision. What does CFO stand for? Complete Equipment Fighting Order. When would you use a CMO setup? When you're staying out overnight. What is a day sack? A smaller alternative to a Bergen. This lesson, why things are seen. Aim. By the end of this lesson, you will understand the importance of not being seen easily and know a few basic principles to help avoid being seen. Introduction. When operating out in the field, it is important that we are not seen by any enemy forces. Ideally, we want to see the enemy without them seeing us, so the ability to remain hidden is extremely important. To achieve this, we need to understand what makes us easily seen and then use this knowledge to avoid being seen. There are 6 main principles that will help. 1. Shape. Some things have such obvious shapes they can easily be seen even from a distance. For example, outline of a person, clear shape of items such as weapons and helmets, hard lines of shelters or vehicles. Here you can see that obvious shapes such as the hat and facial features stand out. Using strips of material or actual vegetation, leaves etc., along with camouflage cream can disguise these shapes. Use camouflage to disguise obvious shapes. 2. Silhouette. An item silhouetted against a contrasting background will stand out and easily be seen. For example, smooth, flat backgrounds such as water, plain fields or sky. Backgrounds with a contrasting colour. Here you can see how clearly the figures stand out against a plain background of a different colour. With an uneven background of a similar colour behind, the figures are far harder to see. Use uneven backgrounds with natural colours to match your camouflage. 3. Texture. Items with a contrasting texture to its surroundings stands out. For example, shiny objects such as mess tins and skin, even dark skin. Reflective surfaces. Natural oils in skin make it shine and stand out, whatever colour your skin is. Applying a base layer of camouflage cream to all exposed skin disguises this shiny texture. Use camouflage to help conceal shiny or reflective surfaces. 4. Shadow. Sunlight casts shadows, which can be good or bad depending on how they are used. Good, stay in shadows to remain unseen. Bad, your shadow protrudes from cover and gives away your position. Here you can see a clearly defined shadow of a cadet with a rifle. They may be in cover, but the shadow gives away their position. Making sure you do not cast a shadow, but instead hiding within shadows will help to remain hidden. Use shadows to your advantage. 5. Spacing. Items in nature are very rarely evenly spaced, so it draws attention if seen. Even spacing is obvious in the following: when patrolling, when forming defensive positions. Completely even spaced cadets on a patrol looks unnatural, so will attract attention even if they are camouflaged. By varying the distances to create a more random appearance will not look so obvious. Vary your distance from each other to avoid even spacing. 6. Movement. Movement can attract the eye and allow you to be seen when you are otherwise concealed. For example, moving quickly between cover, disturbing trees or vegetation when moving. Fast movement will draw the eye, so even if someone is not looking directly in your direction, they will notice it in the corner of their eye and turn to look. Slow, cautious movement will blend in with the natural movement of vegetation and foliage in a breeze and not draw as much attention. Avoid sudden, fast movements and be careful of disturbing vegetation around you. Summary. These 6 simple principles can be applied to your fieldcraft training to help avoid being seen. Practice the techniques given and remember them when taking part in exercises. These techniques, along with what you will soon learn about effective camouflage and concealment, will seriously develop your fieldcraft skills. Practice and confirmation. What are the 6 principles of why things are seen? Shape, silhouette, texture, shadow, spacing, movement. Is creating a silhouette against a clear sky a good or bad thing? Bad. Avoid creating a silhouette. How can you use shadow to your advantage? Stay concealed within shadows. Do not create shadows. Why is fast movement not good? It draws the eye and can create extra sound.